Is it just us?
So far, yeah, I've just joined. I was like, oh, I'm late, but yeah, I'm not
Yeah,
late.
same here. I was like,
Yeah. CI is fixed, by the way, so you can push it up through probably now.
Hey, do you have a link handy where we like the process for expensing the $500 for a home office?
I don't. I haven't done it.
I know I haven't done it either. Hmm. Yeah, I don't see anybody else looking at the sub team sync doc either. Just you and I.
I haven't done anything with it yet.
Oh, David's here, I think. Oh, there we go.
Hello.
So,
Hello,
Oh,
it's
have you not here this week?
ah,
yeah, that's right. That's right. Okay.
How's everybody doing? Been a while.
Yeah, how are you doing? You getting settled?
Yeah, we got our lift, so now we are somewhat unpacked, but we're in a somewhat of a country shutdown, so we can't really I don't know, go to IKEA and get more bookcases or stuff. So we're waiting for things to open up a bit.
did you move to a new house? Is that what it was?
We moved to Israel,
Oh, nice.
so I'm quite a few time zones away now.
Yeah.
Uh,
I remember someone moved from there, I think, to San Francisco a couple of years back. One of someone I knew.
I've never been. Yeah, I want to check it out someday. You said you were there, Jesse?
No, no, no. A friend of mine moved from there to
Oh,
San
okay.
Francisco.
Um, Trying to remember his name from Heroku Data that used to live.
Oh,
He came from
that's
Israel.
what I'm talking about. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No,
Yeah, yeah.
okay, I assume this is probably it. Um, Let me just I took the liberty of filling in the attendee. Oh yeah, thanks for changing the date, Dan. Let me see. Everybody see this? Actually, I don't really
Yep.
need to share. Never mind. No major, nothing major happening. Anybody want to share any status updates? Anything they're doing?
Yeah, let me go ahead and give a status update on the hot fix that Javier pushed out before, just before he took some PTO. So, anyways, it's almost there. There have been some weird issues, and especially with the outage yesterday, it just made things even more challenging with GitHub Actions outage. That is, but
Ah, there it is.
there's two deliveries, one for Docker and the other was Arc Linux that failed, and I'm trying to figure those out right now. Javier says I should just be able to manually run the workflows, where I think I figured out how to do that, but I just want to be sure that I'm running it against the right branches and all that stuff, just so I don't break anything. So I'm just getting some verification from him, or if anyone else, for that
Oh,
matter, checks out that thread in Slack. If you have any input, then I can go ahead and push the button and see what happens.
which this is in Pax CLI? No.
Yeah, hold on, I could just grab it. Okay.
yeah. I think
Platform.
you
It's in the
probably needed to
platform.
be against the target release branch, though, right? Not main.
Well,
Yeah.
that's what I was thinking, but he confused me when he said, "Oh, the fix for the pipeline went into main. So does that mean I need to do it against main as opposed to?"
Oh,
And then,
right. Use the workflow from main. Yeah,
yeah, so
potentially. Yeah.
that's why I'm like, that's what I'm confused on is basically if I should use main or the release.
Or you
Oh,
can bring the
interesting.
workflow into the release potentially, right? Like it might make sense to like bring the workflow changes into this release branch, maybe as its own commit, and then
I
run it
thought
from
they
there
were
just
in
so it's safe.
both,
I don't know.
which confuses me. I thought it was in both
Okay.
of them.
Well, I don't know then.
Yeah. Um,
There were some changes to the. I wonder if like the release branch was based off the wrong thing. I don't know, because the Docker stuff that was like based off my action, which broke while I was on, while I was off, and then um,
uh,
Javier kind of like forked it, put it in pack. I have a branch where it's working now on pack, but I don't I don't quite get why this was changed here. Okay, I can look into
Yeah.
that and see.
It looks like it looks like you're probably right, Travis. Like you're probably supposed to run the workflow from main, but then I don't know.
yeah. So yeah, I mean, I could try it and see what happens, but I don't know. I don't want to type.
Yeah, I think both of them, it shouldn't really matter because the Docker you're just pushing, you're just building. If it's the same exact code, then you're just
Yeah.
building and pushing the image. And the Arch Linux, I think also. So
Okay. I'll try it then. We'll see what happens.
yeah,
Yeah. After that, it should be done as far as I'm concerned. We should be good to go. So that's what I'm going to try and finish up here real quickly, just so that we have that patch out there. But anyway, that's my update.
so we a bunch of I guess last week, Natalie and I found out that our talk for production production uses of CMBs was accepted to KubeCon, and we have to record it by next Thursday. So we've been head down for the past few days, and we will be for a bit longer trying to actually have a talk. And thank you, I think Travis at some point talking to us about Circle CI
Yeah.
uses. And yeah, so we are trying to, I set up Circle CI. We're working on GitLab, seeing how it works in GitLab. We've both done TechCon, but we'll probably refresh our memories. And we're trying to like talk to people who actually use it to understand why. So I think KPAC may also figure out show up there. So yeah.
Nice. Yeah. Congratulations on that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, you have to like get on the hype train of DigitalOcean using Buildpacks now too. Make sure they mention somewhere in there since it's a recent convert.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny because apparently Natalie looked at a bunch of the previous like CMB talks, and most of them have kind of like focused more on like, oh, what are CMBs and whatever, and less on like, oh, this is actually practical usages, and like this is how you can take advantage of it right now. So that's what yeah, we're gonna try and talk about.
Nice. I assume this will be like much of the other KubeCons. There'll be videos posted eventually for free, if not instantly. I don't know how it works. But...
Yeah, especially I mean, we're uploading it like a month beforehand, so it should give them enough time to put it on YouTube. Travis is a really long thread.
I know, isn't it? It's even longer technically because Javier and I were talking, and then we're like, "Oh, we should be talking about this probably in the open," so we moved over to the thread then.
Okay.
Have one question if nobody else has any status updates.
Yeah.
I'm just looking for a contact over in the Pacato side. If anyone can recommend a particular person to at least start with having a conversation with testing out some of the Pacato build packs against the registry flow. I went through one happy path the other night, and it seemed to work. But it'd be nice to coordinate on a broader scale with some members of the team and just get some input and feedback.
Dan?
Yeah, so probably the
check.
two people to reach out to are Forrest Eckerd and Ben Hill.
Okay, I know Ben,
Yeah,
but Forrest is the other one. Okay,
those are kind of like the split between Java and non-Java buildpacks on our side.
how do you spell
I wonder
Forrest?
whether core depths could be helpful there also, because that's more on like, do you know who the anchor of that is now?
Marty? Yeah, I can
Marty?
give you some, I guess,
Slack those to me, or
yeah,
that'd be great.
do. There is like a Slack specifically for Paketo build packs, and all of
Oh,
these
okay.
people will be in there.
Yeah, you can just send me that, and I can just do a quick hand wave introduction, and yeah,
I think it's slack.paquito.io.
yeah. You know, I need
invite link.
add more slacks to the slacks.
Yeah.
I think I've got like 4 or 5 slacks.
CNCF. I have Tecton open also.
Yeah,
That's
is that
there
it?
we go. Yeah.
Okay.
And people are how to spell Marty's last name.
SPIEWA something.
Those are the P's.
AK.
Sweet. That seems more than enough to get me going. Thank you very much.
No problem. So registry work is like, it looks like a bunch, there's the PRs are, a lot of the stuff seems to be added at least to the config.
Yeah, there's a few remaining changes to support altering the config file itself that I think were just a couple of them were merged in after this recent release, but they're just kind of nice helper utility commands so that our users don't have to mess around with raw edits to the actual config toml file. But yeah, I think it's getting there. There's definitely things I want to add to it, and potentially even some fixes that I've noticed in the code. But yeah, thanks for your help too on that. I noticed your name on some of those commits, David. So
I committed something. I don't even remember.
I think I saw you did some things with the build command.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, with
So
checking for the suffix and making sure that you're pulling it from the registry on the local file system and all that jazz stuff. So
yeah.
it's been a while, but I was going through the code base and checking out all the changes.
What's been happening? Is there? I assume now we're working for milestone, 015. Is that?
I don't even know if that was created. Milestone 15, is that what you're asking?
Oh yeah, no, it was created. There are
Okay.
some issues. Bunch closed.
Yeah, let me take a look. Oh yeah, I think
Dan, I saw you did the
6
PPO,
days
right?
ago.
I did.
Yeah, I think Javier mentioned that a couple weeks back. That start working off the milestone or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, so looks like, I guess right now it's definitely enough issues, if not too much. Yes, I don't know what we're doing now. There are these on the future topic things. There's a bunch of issues on Tecton. I assume Javier was one who posted that. This is in future topics on the like sub-team sync document.
I think that he thought that you put those up there.
Hmm.
This is
Guess
scary.
we don't know who put them up there.
Let's see. So way to.
Trying to see the history.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is there a way to check out the history?
How is an anonymous user? We'll never know.
Yeah, I feel like they've been like kicked from one meeting to the next meeting for like at least one time.
Yeah, I'm trying to track it down. Oh, it looks like Natalie may have put it on September 29th. Which is fair. It's something that we probably should look at some point. I can probably talk about it a lot more by next week when I'll have, run through Tecton again. So I'm happy to defer to next week. Otherwise, I assume everybody knows what they're doing in terms of priorities and stuff for this week.
Yeah, I think so. That sounds good.
Cool. Anybody want to bring up anything else? Yes, let's call it that. All right.
See you.
See ya, everyone.
Take care, everybody.